The Cabinet has granted authority to Laikipia County Government to borrow 1.16 billion shillings through issuance of a domestic infrastructure bond. A statement from a Cabinet meeting chaired by President Uhuru Kenyatta Thursday said the approval was based on the Public Figure Management Act. The proceeds of the bond will be used to finance projects including water provision for agriculture, upgrading of markets, and upgrading of infrastructure.
Makes Laikipia the first in the country to be granted permission to borrow funds for development. The objective of the infrastructure bond is to finance implementation of projects including provision of water for agricultural production and improvement of the business environment by upgrading markets and town infrastructure. While chairing the Cabinet meeting, the head of state announced that the Cabinet had directed the National Treasury to continue implementing the fuel price stabilization program to cushion Kenyans, noting that geopolitics and various events on the global stage had constrained global supply chains, leading to significant escalation of oil and essential commodities. The Cabinet noted that the food security situation had been negatively impacted by the delayed onset of the long rains, and the Cabinet directed the Ministry of Agriculture to enhance access of the subsidized fertilizer and also directed the Ministry of Water to fast-track the construction of dams, water ponds and reservoirs so as to enhance the coverage of land under irrigation. The Cabinet also approved the sale and lease of the residential houses and commercial facilities developed under the Mavoko Sustainable Neighborhood Housing Program scheme, and the proceeds be channeled to the Kenya Slum Upgrading Initiatives. Also approved by the Cabinet is National Spectrum Policy, which changes the framework for assignment and management of radio frequency spectrum in Kenya to spur growth in the telecommunication sector. The Cabinet also sanctioned the review of VAT on tea and coffee for both domestic and international market. Also approved is the commercialization of public land to free chunks of land held by public institutions for agriculture production. The meeting also considered a number of bills of parliament, policies, treaties and conventions, and the progress report of implementation status of various priority projects with a focus on education, agriculture, healthcare, enterprises, infrastructure, energy, among other sectors to improve the economy. Ben Troy Njue for Prime Edition.